This is...
Wait, we should establish like what we want to talk about. What are the bullet points we need to hit here?
I got it. Okay, so we tell them that the show is called Do You Want to Make a Podcast? It is a fireside chat between two best friends who are on the hunt to create the perfect podcast. They have a lot of ideas, and they can't decide what they want to talk about.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
That's it?
That's the synopsis. Then we'll plug the social media.
Do we want to do like social media?
Yeah. So we'll tell them to follow us at Do You Want to Pod, all spelled out. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can also email us at Do You Want to Make a Podcast @gmail.com.
That's it.
That works for me.
Wait, I think we just did it.
We did it. That was my plan all along.
Oh, okay. Bye. Except hello, because now the show's starting.
Yes, it is. Let's just do a quick countdown. I'll say 3, Jim can say 2, Jenna can say 1, and then we'll all be set to go.
Awesome.
3,
2,
1.
We did it!
Here we are.
Yay!
Yes. It's been far too long since we've had Jenna Rose on the show.
Oh my God, she's back again. And this time, she's in a cabin.
I am.
Where are you?
You have Mountain Jenna. I'm at an undisclosed location.
Oh. That is so cool. Are you there permanently or just for a brief span?
Brief. So you're not supposed to do, well, I did this in the most appropriate way that I could. I was with my boyfriend for the first 2 weeks of quarantine. I self-quarantined myself in my old apartment for 3 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And then I started a new job. So I, after self-isolating, moved myself up to my parents. And I've been here for a week. And that's what I've been doing.
So how has starting a new job in the quarantines been? Has it been magical?
You know, it's funny. It's definitely a nice conversation starter with your new colleagues. So instead of asking, like, you know, where are you coming from? How's your move going? The kind of like basic stuff that you would be asked when you first start a job. It's like, well, what a weird time to start. What a weird time to start. And I'm like, yeah, what a weird time. You got it, T. Good job. My dog just jumped into this lovely little papasan chair.
Oh, hello.
That's a good chair.
Oh, that is a beautiful dog.
And she's all settled. We could really make this all about Tracy if you wanted, but
yes. Before we do that, consent. Does everyone here want to make a podcast?
Absolutely.
Crabsolutely.
What about Tracy? What about the dog?
T, you want to make a podcast? Yeah, we'll take that as a yes.
Yes!
Yeah!
Here we go. Okay, tell us about this. Jim and I have only had like fictional hypothetical dog conversations because neither of us are caretakers of a dog. So let's hear the real thing.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, let me back up. I'm incredibly lucky to have the dog I got, and I very intentionally picked Tracy to be my first dog. I didn't have dogs growing up. She's my first dog I ever had. And Tracy, we've been together for about 1.5 years. I got her on election night in 2018. And when I got T, she was 52 pounds, and she's supposed to be 30.
Okay.
So it has been a year. And first of all, let's pause for a sec. All bodies are good bodies.
Yes.
But when you're that compact and you have these little itty bitty feet,
yeah,
it's hard to carry the body of like
a big dog,
a pit bull, when you're supposed to be a shih to, you know?
Yeah.
That's a great metaphor too. I mean, this is a literal conversation, but I feel like that's deep as shit. I love it.
Yeah. It's and that's not to say she was unhealthy. The vet was like, I kind of wish she had a thyroid problem because it would make it much easier. And I'm like, I'm convinced that's why I got thyroid cancer, is because my vet said that about my dog.
And how are you? Let's just interject real quick there.
I am great. Listeners of the pod, it's all okay. We're all good. I'm almost a year in remission. And if you want a cancer, thyroid is the one to have. Papillary thyroid cancer is the one to have. You take a 5-hour nap. They take it out. You can't have salt for like 3 weeks. You take a radioactive pill. You can't see people for 3 days, which in the grand scheme of things, I don't know when I'll see people again. You know, this got deep.
It did.
And it's great because I'm usually the one that takes us there. This is so refreshing that it's not me.
Deep thoughts.
Okay, so
but back to dogs.
But dogs.
Back to dogs.
Yeah.
Do it.
So Tracy is somewhere between 4 and 10 years old, a normal age range when you're talking about you know, a being.
Now why? Now what? How? What? How?
Words. You got it.
Why so big? Why so wide a range?
So we think what happened was when she first got to the shelter, she was so heavy and so lethargic, which is normal for shelter dogs in the first place. But I think to have like literally so much weight on her back, it made her a little more sluggish than she actually is. So usually that makes them age them a little older. And how they normally try and figure out dogs' ages is by 2 things: the amount of white on their face, but they can start going gray pretty early in life, usually around 4. And they also look at their teeth. And if your dog still has baby teeth, it's pretty easy to say that your dog is still a baby.
Yeah.
But as they have their adult teeth start to look different as they get older as well. And who knows? You might want to, your fact checkers might want to fact check this. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll run it through the fact checking.
Yeah,
portal.
Good.
We will run it by them. However, we've not been able to pay them much in the recent weeks, so they may be less inclined. You sound very confident discussing this, though, so I'm inclined to just believe what you say.
Yeah, really, to be honest, our fact checkers are really mostly, they just hear stuff and go like, that sounds right.
It's like an audio smell test. We're like, that works.
Yeah, that
feels good in my body. Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah. But her teeth, when I first got Tracy, whoever had her before, I mean, she's house trained. She never had an accident in the house. One time she got sick, but like that doesn't really count because she was sick.
Yeah.
She's never had an accident. She loves people. We don't really love other dogs, but like that's okay. I don't really love other humans that much. But her teeth were in terrible condition. So I got her, and then basically within the first month of having her, I had to have 9 of her teeth pulled, or she had to have 9 of her teeth pulled. And now the teeth that she has are, how do I put this? They kind of look like a jack-o'-lantern.
Nice.
All right. Festive
That's
teeth.
That's good.
So like they're jagged. Ooh, there's a bug on my laptop. Okay, he's gone. Nature.
Yeah.
So they're all like pointy and jagged, and they're not like my teeth or your teeth that are kind of straight and standard. Yeah. And normally that's how dogs' teeth are too, unless they, don't have great ones. So we take care of our teeth really well. Having a dog, it makes me get up on time. Mm. That's a plus. It keeps me on a consistent life schedule. Something that I kind of figured was going to happen, but I didn't really understand the full magnitude of it is sometimes she wakes up in the night and she's like, I gotta poop. I'm like, girl, if I have to poop too, it's hard because we can't poop at the same time, No. Mm. But I don't usually have to do that. So we usually have to run outside. And that happens, I think, more than I was expecting it to, but that's not a huge deal. And we're also we're a team. She's really good at being we got a boogie gang. Let's go. And also, dogs can get acid reflux. I almost said dads can get acid reflux because that's probably a more common.
Also true.
Yeah, both can be true.
But dogs get acid reflux. She's going to be on Pepcid for the rest of her life, and she just takes it with dinner.
Oh, this is such great information for me because I have been holding myself back from fostering a dog every single day during this time, and this information about not being able to poop at the same time may be the best argument for folks to say, Joe, don't get a dog when it's just you taking care of the dog. Because friends that know me well will know I spend far too much time pooping throughout the day. So this poor dog would be waiting for me to get off the toilet 9 times out of 10. I can't do that. I can't do that to a little buddy.
I will just say, sometimes they do this, and it's so worth it.
Come on, you can't do that. Listeners, just any image of this beautiful, wonderful dog is perfect. Speaking of perfect, we found the perfect podcast. It's Jenna's dog.
Tracy.
Tracy T. Tracy Turnblad Rose.
Oh.
She's something else. She's larger than life, and she's my best friend.
I love it. I love her. She's
a good dog.
So beautiful. Also, speaking of musical theater, Jenna, we try not to plan bits for this show, but I've been thinking in the week leading up to this show, and maybe I should have told you beforehand, is there a version of the popular Gypsy song called Jenna Rose's Turn? And if so, could we hear just a little bit of it?
Oh yeah, baby!
Crack open that cold one.
Cans.
And please serenade me.
Wait, this is not ad sponsored, so enjoy a seltzer.
Generic seltzer.
Lemon
we love
seltzer.
Generic seltzer.
Now I apologize I'm a bit rusty with my Gypsy. Is that the one that's like, Mama's moving on, Mama's coming loose, Mama? Yeah.
And you could just replace Mama with Jenna, and it would probably translate.
Jenna's coming on, Jenna's coming loose, Mama's doo-doo-doo.
That's it.
Hey.
That's what I needed. Okay, thank you.
That's all you wanted, apparently. That's all you wanted, Jeff?
Well, if there's more, I'd love to hear more, but I realize I'm putting you on the spot.
I apologize. Tangentially related, I can't believe that no one else is making this joke. Jim, I know you watch Arrested Development, but Joe, do you watch Arrested Development?
I loved season 1 and season 2. Season 3 made me sad with how not good it was. And I heard season 4, also no buenos. So I guess the answer is yes, I do. I do love Arrested Development.
So what I was surprised to see was not that many people were making the joke about getting the stimmy.
Oh, it's been so long. I don't even remember. I'm gonna have to rewatch.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is that a joke from Arrested Development? Did they talk about a stimmy?
Yes.
When did they talk about a stimmy?
When Lucille gets the stimulus check, and Buster comes into her room and is like, "How about?" And he already has the hook hand at this point, and he's like, "How about some stimmy?"
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
And Lucille's like, "Are you trying to do this?" And she does the thing where you rub your fingers as if to say, "Give me the money." And Buster's like, "Yes. And I want Stimmy to get me a hand that will do that," or something like that. And I just can't believe that we're using that joke when they got their stimulus.
We are now. It's wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, my stimulus check went in one hand and out the other very quickly. So
we can go down a really dark path talking about this.
Oh, excellent. My favorite.
I don't think we should. I feel like bringing up cancer once is enough,
Ooh.
Yeah, that's enough.
I think
we're
that
trying to keep it posy.
I'll speak for myself. I'm not going to make any more mention of cancer because I don't think it's my place. However, Jenna, feel free. This is an open forum. We want you to shine today as our guest. So nothing's off the table. I'm just not going to keep bringing up cancer. I've said cancer too much. Cancer. Okay.
I appreciate it. Just one more time. Let's all get it out on their system. 1, 2, 3. Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Moving on.
I wish the listeners can't see Jenna smiling as we talk about this, but it's important to note that there are smiles abound.
Can I take you all on a tour for a sec? Because we got a lot of college stuff in here.
Wow.
So
Yeah, there are many universities, it appears.
many universities. We start with Passaic County Community College.
All right.
Where my dad works. We got TC&J.
Mm-hmm.
We have Bowling Green. Go Falcons. I'm a Bowling Green State University dad, which is what my sweatshirt says.
Aww.
We have Rowan. My cousins go to Rowan.
All right.
Going this way, we have Rutgers. We have Muhlenberg. Both my parents are alum of Muhlenberg College in Allentown, Pennsylvania. UVM. My dad also went to UVM, and my sister went to Temple.
Is that the Muhlenberg Mules?
Mm-hmm.
That might be my favorite thing I've seen since this quarantine happened. I love that. And you mentioned your parents' work. It sounds like educational work is in the family. So thank you for working in education. I'm thanking you on behalf of all of America. We appreciate it.
You know what? I love my job. So thank you.
That's the most important thing, for sure. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me. No more.
I'm not going to bring up a niche joke of that song from college because no one will get it. And your viewers deserve better.
I would get it.
Vladislav.
Vladislav.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Now, is that talking about like the really bad vodka of Vlad, or it's just someone talking about someone named Vladimir?
It's just an old meme that we saw in college and thought was the funniest damn thing. Once.
Wait, can I ask a question to your viewers? Do you do that sometimes?
Yes, ask a question.
Always.
Viewers, listeners, if you have one meme that you still bring up with your friends 5 to 10 years later, post it in the comments below.
Yes, post it in the comments below.
Okay.
Or on Twitter or wherever.
Send it to us in the mail. I still take letters.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
I've been joking for years that carrier pigeons are still the best form of communication, and I think now's a great time to test that out. Mm-hmm. Oh, I have some in my room. No, pigeons are just they're good like that. You weren't aware? You weren't aware that pigeons came out the womb with like Google Maps sense of direction and knowledge of every living human? Oh, Jim. They can. That does require training. My method is I take like a piece of hair or kind of like, this is like kind of like magic-y stuff. I'll take like a droplet of blood that I'll like harvest from the recipient, and then I will feed it to the pigeon, and then the pigeon knows how to find that person. So when you see me walking around with a bunch of sterile like push pins, that's what those are for. And I'm really good at doing it so that no one knows their blood has been drawn. I've perfected this over the years.
Wow.
I just saw an article online that a pigeon was brought to a police station because they found it wearing a tiny backpack filled with ecstasy.
Oh, that's not one of mine. That is not one of my pigeons.
No, they did not find any little drops of blood. So yes. I think you're in the clear.
It's probably Jerry's pigeon. Fucking Jerry.
Jerry. You can't trust those Jerrys, man.
Every time I give Jerry a chance and I like give him some secrets of my pigeon ways, he abuses it.
He abuses it by selling ecstasy.
This is why we can't have nice pigeons, Jerry.
This is why we can't have nice ecstasy.
Well,
that's not true.
Speak for yourself.
Pigeons are actually doves.
Huh.
Wow. Yeah.
Are they now?
Yep, they're rock doves.
I did not know this.
And follow me more for Jenna's pigeon facts.
And when you said rock doves, I imagined the pigeons carrying like drug, or no, even better, rock and roll. I was going to say drugs, like carrying like other drugs. But man, yes, rock doves.
You tie pigeons to a lot of messed up stuff, man.
The pigeons and I, we've been through a lot, Jim. When you're trying to form a business model, you go through a few ideations. I'm just saying that here we go. Here comes the pun. The pigeons and I have been through some seedy things. Like bird seedy.
It would have been good if you didn't preface it.
Bird seed. Ah! I dream of a stand-up comedy career where I just tell bad jokes on purpose.
I mean, people have done that.
Really? Who? I'd like to watch and steal their secrets.
Listen, I am not about to piss off the pigeon union or any comedians who might be watching.
Yeah, now what is a bad joke? Define a bad joke.
Yep. So to take a bad joke, like the one I just did, I knew you wouldn't like it, and so I start smiling and pleasing myself even before I say it. And that was not I said pleasing myself. Oh God. So okay, yes, a bad joke is one where you know that you're catering to an audience of one, yourself. You feel it in your bones. You feel it in your blood. You just know this is not going to go over well. So you make the choice to smile through it. And usually you tell it through a grin.
I also feel like some bad jokes are ones that you're either catering to yourself or to like too small of a group. Like not enough people can relate. Like when like the 1% joke about their yachts being out of gas or something.
Oh,
you know, like how are us plebes gonna really like connect with that?
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a bad joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think bad jokes and dad jokes rhyme for a reason as well.
Ooh.
Okay. Yes. That is. I mean, dad jokes are stereotypically they are bad jokes. So I mean, there's that. What about grad jokes?
What about lad jokes?
Those are jokes about young boys.
Sad
Of
bad
school children.
dad lad grad jokes.
Rad jokes.
Rad jokes.
Rad jokes are not bad jokes.
Mad jokes.
What about fad jokes? You know, stuff that are only going to be funny for a short period of time.
That was so last week.
Fuck. Glad jokes. Most jokes I fall under that category for me. It's hard for a joke not to be a glad joke.
I'm trying to. I wanted to go back to fad jokes.
Okay.
Please do.
I can't think of a specific.
Fads can come back in circulation. Things they're so old they're trendy now.
Yeah.
Jenna, I thought you were trying to make a fad joke by being like, I want to go back to fad jokes. Nah, this doesn't work the way it used to.
Oh, that would have been so good. Make me funny in the edits. Please.
Yeah. We'll fix it in post.
We just add a laugh track.
We just need a clean take of that, though, if you don't mind. Maybe. Could we get a clean take?
I'd like to go back to fad jokes for a second.
Okay.
Nah, the moment is gone.
Oh, yeah, you're so right.
Laugh track. That'll be good.
Left. Yeah, that's perfect. I love that.
I feel like we could also add the Seinfeld music under that. Like in the beginning.
Bow, 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 bow.
Yep.
Bow, ba, 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 ba,
Ba-da-da-da.
Have you all talked about TV show theme songs yet with any of your
No.
guests?
No. Do you have opinions?
I do.
The sad thing is that they don't really exist anymore.
No.
You know, like not the way that they used to.
It's true. Before you could fast forward through them? Yeah.
Right. Well, before you could fast forward through them, and like so many shows now, it's just like a stinger. It's like,
yeah.
Bow. That's the whole.
Yeah.
Like imagine if the Seinfeld theme song was just bow, 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 bow. And that was it. And that was it.
It's like ominous tones at the beginning of like something like an Ozark. Shout out to Big Mouth for still having a opening credits song.
Yes, Big Mouth is one that does still have it. Yes, and it's a very good one.
I will listen through that intro every time. I do not hit the button. I thoroughly enjoy that song.
I also taking it back. I also loved the House theme song. That I can't remember. Right, it didn't have words.
It was definitely from a song that did have words, but they didn't play the words in the theme song.
Huh.
It was it's like a cake song, I think, or something like that.
Huh.
Like it's now I have to Google it. Damn it.
I think as you're googling that, I think the most fitting TV theme song was "Somebody Save Me" from Smallville. No,
I didn't watch it.
Never watched Smallville.
I didn't watch it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And also, you're wrong. The best theme song is, of course, "Where Everybody Knows Your Name" from Cheers.
That's fair. Listen, I never said the House was the best theme song.
You're right.
See,
No, Joseph, no.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Thursday, happy days.
Oh, no, that's not a
Saturday. What a day.
That's not as
good.
It's a good song, not as good.
I will find one that's better.
Massive Attack is the band.
From House?
Yeah, it's a song called Teardrop.
I'm just gonna write that down for a sec.
I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but there must be a better theme song.
The 30 Rock theme song is probably one of my favorites.
The 30 Rock theme song is good. Well, while we're talking about theme songs, we brought up the Seinfeld theme. Did you know that the Seinfeld theme is actually unique in every episode?
Every single one. Yep.
Every episode, it's timed different because the guy who composed that music would do it different based upon, because they do the theme, or at least in the first few seasons, they do the theme over Jerry doing stand-up. Mm-hmm. So they had to change the timing of the music based on the timing of his jokes.
I love that.
So, yeah, no, it's very cool. So, like, as much as, like, we, like, talk about the Seinfeld theme and, like, talk about it like it's a meme, it actually is a very interesting, not really piece of music, but, you know, it's really, like, 200 pieces of music.
Wonder if there's been a college course just dissecting different episodes of the theme song for Seinfeld.
I'm sure there was. I'm sure there is.
I don't know about just the theme song, but there has definitely been college courses about Seinfeld.
I missed a huge opportunity. Sure. Fuck. I can go back to get my degree just to take this Seinfeld course. I have some free time on my hands.
You can audit a class. Shakira just took a class at UPenn about philosophy.
That's awesome.
Shakira.
Yeah.
Maybe, or was she teaching a class about the philosophy of hips lying and how
they don't.
And how they don't. But do they? I mean, that's to be discussed in the class.
Is it? You're really going to argue with the Professor Shakira, about that?
I think that's the point of a philosophy class.
She wrote the book for the class.
But is philosophy really a subject where you can iron things down and be like, yes, this is truth. This is the only way to look at this thing through this lens. I thought that was the whole point, was to debate.
Some things in life are absolute.
I just feel like I've been lied to a time or two by some hips. Not Shakira's hips. Those have always been forthcoming. Oh, God, I cannot pick words today. Jim, please edit that out.
Absolutely not.
I need you to edit that out. I take no issue with Shakira's hips. I'm just saying that hips sometimes do lie. My hips lie at times. I've been lied to by my own hips.
What lies have they told you?
They're like, Joe, we won't cause you pain when you stand up. And then I stand up after hours of sitting and I'm like, oh God, I've been fooled by these hips.
Yes, you do have to look out for the hips in that scenario. Sometimes the hips do lie. Hips be lying.
Also, sometimes my butt will like bump into things I don't notice, and then things fall off. And
is butt hips? Hold on. Is butt hips?
No. Butts are not hips.
Butt is not hips.
Butts are not hips.
The question I see every once in a while on the Twitter sphere that gets into debates is butt legs?
No. No.
This is all part of the college course that Shakira would be teaching.
Are you sure? I think some scientists would disagree. Some scientists say butt is legs.
If butt is legs, then torso is legs and shoulder is legs.
Where do
and
legs
everything is connected.
No,
everything is everything.
Leg ends at waist.
Toe is nose, Jim.
Butt below waist.
Can we imagine what if we were all legs?
We have faces.
I know you're about to bring up.
Did you see, like, some guy took a panoramic picture and it ended up just being his legs and his head in the panoramic picture? It's very good.
No.
I saw a post on Facebook that was like, my 3-year-old cousin asked me to draw Harry Potter, and she drew like a very intricate face. Like this was clearly an artist who drew Harry Potter's face. And the 3-year-old basically said, "I'll do the rest," and just like drew legs, like stick people legs on the bottom. Now I feel like I have to find it. And it was so good. Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. But the panoramic is really good too.
I mean, you got some people at the gym that are all legs. Just leg day every day.
Leg day every day. Imagine.
I don't think you all can't see this.
Oh, no, it's too glary.
It's too bright? Okay, hang on. How can I do this?
Turn down the brightness. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Nope.
Still shiny.
Nope. Better.
Oh,
yes, yes. I love that picture.
We're going to need to link to that in the show notes. Yeah.
Oh.
We have all done that. Like, we've all started a project or a paper and been like, this is going to be the best thing I've ever done. And then, like, 4 pages in, you're like, and the rest is garbage.
Yeah. Phone it in. It's time to phone it in.
Ring,
da,
ring.
da, da, da.
That's
Hello? Who is it? Your crushed hopes and dreams.
Stop calling me. Stop.
It's my worth effort. It's my...
Go, Jen.
No, you go. I don't know how to talk.
Have you considered taking a nap?
Always. Literally constantly. I would love to be napping right now.
Yeah, ABN. Always be napping.
Always be napping. So true. Yes. Oh.
What is Tracy still napping?
Oh, yeah. What kind of question is that?
Oh, I want that dog. Like, I don't want to steal your dog, but I want that dog.
Oh, many people do want to steal my dog.
Oh, such a gorgeous.
Because she's a perfect angel.
Now, has Tracy had trouble adjusting to the quarantines? Are you around too much? Are you around? Does she want you to go away?
Yes. I think at the beginning, when I first started working from home, she was like, "So I noticed you haven't left." And I'm just wondering when you're going to leave so I can, like, sit in your favorite spot on the couch. Or, you know, do my normal laps around the apartment without you being here to watch me. She's not really naughty. Like, she's not like, I need you to leave so I can, like, break in to the Met and steal a painting, or like, you know,
the Declaration of Independence.
Eat all my treats. I think she was more just like, you are always a good example. She usually sleeps in bed with me at night, in the human bed. Mm-hmm. Every bed is Tracy's bed, so I can't say her bed or my bed because I don't have a bed anymore. It's all just Tracy's bed. So she usually sleeps in bed with me. And before quarantines, it was like our standard routine. We'd go out for last call, her last potty break. We'd come upstairs. I'd already have my teeth brushed. She'd sit at the edge of the bed. I'd like plop her on in there. And then she'd get under the covers and she'd be out. And since I started being home more, she is like, "Night, y'all. I'm going to get in my bed and sleep there." As if her way of saying, like, we're together all day. I don't think we need to be together all night as well.
Wow. What emotional intelligence from a dog. Wow.
She is. No, she is. And
That's great.
But what also cracks me up is in the middle of the night, she's like, so I kind of miss my bed, and then will wake me up to be like, it's time, like bed, please put me in the bed. And I do every single time, because why wouldn't I?
She can't jump onto your bed.
My bed is a little too high. When I first got her, she couldn't jump, period. Like, no feet could leave the floor. Which for dogs, that's not how dogs work. Dogs are pretty agile and do jump on stuff, which is also why they thought she was older than she was. So now we're finding that she can get onto higher things and higher things and higher things. So my bed's really high, and as I move, because I just got a new job, I will get a lower bed for her to be able to come and go from the bed as she pleases.
Have you considered either a set of stairs or a ramp? Like a ramp from her bed to your bed?
I was thinking like a ski lift.
Oh, yes.
From her bed to my bed. But as Ina Garden says, if you don't have a ski lift, puppy stairs will do.
Yeah. Store-bought is fine.
I will get store-bought puppy stairs for her.
Yeah, I mean, you could always get like a teleporter, maybe, just like beam her up all the time.
I've been studying quantum physics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Works.
Yeah.
There's that portal gun from the game Portal, where you can just shoot some.
That is the thing.
Spheres. She goes in one hole and pops out into your bed.
I found one on eBay.
Yeah.
That's still a thing, right?
It is. Yeah. It is. I bought a watch on eBay I could find nowhere else to replace my old watch. And I was like, holy shit, eBay is still a thing and still coming through for me. I'm so glad.
So what watch was it?
It's this one.
Was it a Baby G watch? Because I really want a Baby G watch.
Oh,
do you remember those? Now
I'm going to disappoint you, but it was this watch. It was just a simple watch, and every other watch, I don't know if you can see this, is just so much more complicated. There's like the counter with the seconds that I don't want. There's either all numbers on the face or no numbers, and this one is a mix of numbers and lines. It's just simple. It's so hard to find a simple watch. There's no second hand. I love that there's no second hand. Sorry, I'm really about this watch. And I even looked, I was like, maybe I'll buy two just in case something happens to this. Not a single other one on the internet. I got the last one. I'm so happy about it. Thank you, eBay. I love you so much. I love you, eBay. Sorry, that was just having an intimate moment with eBay.
I just got chills.
Your mention of not having a second hand just reminded me that when I wore a watch in high school, I would sync it up to the literal second of when the bells would ring for classes to end.
That is
to the point where I could literally be like, okay, the bell's gonna ring right now, and it would.
Did that get you a lot of girls?
No, definitely not.
What am I, chopped liver? What is this? I appreciated the crap out of that.
Did it get you a lot of Joes?
It got me at least one Joe.
Yeah.
So that was good.
And just for listeners at home, you don't need a partner to be happy. Just saying.
That's true. Also true.
As long as you have a Tracy.
That's it.
As long as you have a dog.
But I just that was just a memory that came flooding back to me that I hadn't thought about in years.
I love it so much. I'm just looking at the counter.
Gosh.
Oh, nope, never mind. Continue your thought.
I'm a nerd. No, that was it.
I was going to say we're nearing the end of our time.
We're nearing the end of time. Death comes for us all.
It does in the end.
In the end,
we all do have the same ending. That I do take comfort in.
Well, let's get one more look at the box of Bud Light. Yes, very good, very good.
All right,
Bud Light.
You can have the box of Bud Light. I will take the dog that is next to that
Bud
box
Light,
of Bud Light.
Bud Light.
I want to thank Jenna Rose for joining us once again.
Oh, thanks y'all for having me.
I want to thank Jenna Rose for existing.
Yes,
and
that too.
Being a great human.
Oh.
That's it.
You both are so great. This was such a most welcome way to spend a little bit of time with you this afternoon.
Yes.
It's been lonely. I know a lot of people are feeling that too. This feels like a real hug as opposed to a Zoom hug.
Yes. Yeah,
Even though it's over Zoom.
It's actually over Zoom.
It feels real. Good.
It feels real.
Yes.
That authenticity is so important. So that's good.
It is happy 104th episode, y'all.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yes, we've been celebrating getting into the triple digits.
And we're gonna do that till we hit 4 digits.
Yeah, by not leaving our house and having friends on. So I mean, I guess one of those is truly celebratory, and one of those has been mandated by the state. So
Silver lining.
So I mean, you get a little column A, a little column B. It's all good in the hood.
Excellent. Can't have light without darkness. Can't have noise without silence. It's about that balance. Oh
There
yeah.
you go.
So thanks, listeners. Please do all the things. Make sure you're FaceTiming your moms if you can't hug them in person.
FaceTime your moms.
Hi, Mom.
Like and
Hi, Mom.
subscribe. Hi, Mom. Give us 5 stars. And tell Jenna Rose whatever
Your
she
favorite
had.
meme.
Yeah, your favorite
Yes.
meme from 5 to 10 years ago that you still quote with your friends.
Excellent.
Yes, which is a good prompt. Hey kids.
Do memes. Hey kids, do memes.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Meme out.
All right. Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom. Mwah.
I don't need your mile-long bridge. Williamsburg is too expensive. Fuck the A-train. Am I insane? No, I'm just never going back. Unless you force me to smoke crack.